We got John Harbaugh headed to New York to be the New York Giants' new head football coach. This is a win for both sides in my eyes. When I look at the New York Giants, when I look at the years of instability, John Harbaugh brings instant stability. A guy that was in Baltimore nearly 2 decades, 18 years, won a Super Bowl championship, 12 playoff berths. That's the type of consistency organizations want. We see a ton of organizations firing coaches left and right. The Giants were a part of that. 5 coaches since 2015. So bringing in a guy like Harbaugh signals to the whole organizations, but especially that locker room. We're bringing in somebody that knows what they're doing in this league and is established in this league to help us turn around and be able to compete as early as next year. We see teams all the time go worst to first. This New York Giants team, even as this season is still going on, this is a team that I would circle to potentially be one of those teams that you would eyeball. Obviously, it's a lot to do. We got to get to the draft, free agency, all of those type of things. I'm just speaking on in terms of the hire. We still don't know who his offensive coordinator is going to be, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be Greg Roman, who was fired from the Chargers on last week. He was an offensive coordinator in Baltimore when the Ravens drafted Lamar Jackson, so has a history of developing young quarterbacks, which Jackson Dart is. And that, speaking of Harbaugh, we'll go right into him. Why this makes sense for him. You got a young quarterback going into year two. You got really good offensive weapons, Malik Neighbors and Cam Scatterboo. So that offensive side of the ball, you can do some things. And with that number 5 pick, you can build on that offensive line and help protect your young quarterback. Also on the defensive side, be going into his second year, Abdul Carter, right? And you also got Brian Burns, a veteran. So you got pass rushers. One of the main things you want on that defensive side of the ball, add you some defensive backs, add you some linebackers, and really start building this thing out. I think the Giants are a team that can compete in the NFC East next year. I'm not saying they're going to win a Super Bowl, but first and foremost, what you want to do is be able to compete in your division. And I think this is a win-win for both sides. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.